Sunny Boo Productions, a local leader in non-porno filmmaking. Welcome to Almost Adequate live on the Blitz Facebook page, and from my basement, I am Nuber from 99.7 The Blitz. We are doing a very special holiday warm-up edition of Almost Adequate. I got to thank a couple people real quick. Ross, Joe Fuller, Mike Maletic, who's sitting right next to me, sitting in tonight as co-host, and Peter John Ross. We're going to get right into this tonight because we're doing a fast and dirty episode. Thanksgiving, we are 1 week away from that. And Ross, you told me that you're not going to Thanksgiving this year.
Absolutely not.
We have reasons, excuses for you, but what I never found out from you is why you're not going to Thanksgiving this year with the family.
Really, I'm just sick of people. It's my chance to Netflix and chill alone, as it were.
Okay. That's Netflix and chill alone. So you're tossing off.
You don't want your family to share in on that experience, is what you're saying.
You depraved human being. What's wrong with you? It's the holidays, Ross. Don't deprive them of that.
For the family.
All right. So, we do have another person on this show, actually a couple more people. They can't be here tonight, but we have to come up with some excuses to help Ross, Mike.
Yeah.
Some ideas that Ross can give to his family to help explain his absence. One of the people that we have on this show who can't make it here tonight, his name is Dave. We were able to get some ideas from him, or specifically an idea from him of an excuse that Ross can use for his family. And we have this audio. Go ahead and fire this, Ross.
Ross, if you really, really want to get it out of Thanksgiving, all you have to do, it's simple because this will get you out of anything. Shit your pants. Get there, shit your pants, you're immediately excused. It'll get you out of anything. Jury duty, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, cantatas, anything. Shit your pants.
Ross, now I want you to take a look at this. What do you think about Dave's suggestion of going to your holiday? But you would actually have to go to the holiday in order to fulfill his suggestion. Ross, your thoughts on that?
It's not a bad idea because you could show up and immediately leave.
Right.
And no one will question it.
No one will question it, and you don't have to worry about Christmas either because they're not extending an invite to that. Mike, do you have any words of wisdom?
Looking at Dave when his picture was up, is that a guy that I would want to mistrust at all?
No, certainly not.
I do disagree with this though, because if your excuse is that you shit your pants and you can't go to Thanksgiving, forever from there on forward, you are Uncle Shits His Pants.
Right.
You are
would
that
have to
guy,
own that.
the embarrassing son that shit himself. I mean, go for like cholera. Go for any other disease, any other thing you could think of. But shitting your pants is embarrassing.
But it's foolproof. It's foolproof.
You know what? If you're terminal and you're 80 and you're on your deathbed, shitting your pants is still kind of embarrassing.
Okay.
It's still kind of embarrassing.
All right.
Kind of gross.
Do you have any reasonable excuses?
Yeah, I'm donating my time to the March of Dimes Foundation in Columbus, and I'm going to be at a soup kitchen, and I won't be able to make it, Mom and Dad. But hey, when I come for Christmas,
There you go.
Just acknowledge that I didn't come to the last holiday because I was donating my services.
And I
No
think
one in my family would ever believe me if I said that.
That might
Okay.
be- yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true.
Ross, this is where I'm going to take a different path than most people. I'm actually saying spin it on them. Don't make this about you. Make it about them. Like, I am not going to celebrate the subjugation of the native people this year. That's not cool.
Yeah.
So make it about them. If you're going to be a coward about it, be a real coward. Make them wonder and think and worry that they're the problem. I think that's the way to go about this. Ross, what do you think about that?
Yeah, again, no one in my family will ever acknowledge that they've ever done anything wrong, nor discuss emotion in any way. And so, in the spirit of my family, I'm going to avoid.
Okay.
And I have an excuse. I'm actually.
Well, they're going to see the show, man, or they
No.
probably won't see the show. Never
No one in
mind.
my family will ever watch this
My
show.
bad. Go
It's
ahead.
never going to happen.
Yeah.
No, but my excuse is my semi-legit, almost legit excuse, not really legit excuses. I'm working on a video product for Australia, and they don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Right.
in
Why would
Australia.
they?
So
What
that's my out.
So we've lost the Ross's family demographic for
perpetuity.
Yeah,
It's gone.
yeah,
Okay.
You never had it.
Never had
I
it,
have
never
never
will.
had it.
Yeah.
Never in my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do not support anything I do.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, that's nice. We have that in common. So nice to see you're among company. But you do have a place that you are going to for Thanksgiving, so don't worry about Peter John Ross,
Yeah,
correct?
He's doing
Yeah.
fine.
Okay,
I'm
beautiful.
I'm gonna hang out with a dude with an honest to God monocle.
And he wears it to Thanksgiving.
Every year, it's awesome.
Okay. Outstanding. I
Is
can't
it
top that.
Hogan's Heroes reenactment cap that they have there?
Okay. So that's Thanksgiving. We're taken care of, Ross. I'm glad we hashed that out. Okay. Things that bother me about the holidays. Ugly Christmas sweater parties.
Yeah.
You know, this was a thing a number of years ago. Ross, we got the Christmas sweater. You know, you went to a thrift store, you picked up ugly Christmas sweater. It was ironic. It was funny. Great excuse to get hammered and ridiculous clothing. Not unlike a Halloween party. But the white people have taken over. And like the square white people in the suburbs, you can't go to a thrift store and get an ugly Christmas sweater anymore. You have to actually go spend $50-$60 to buy a artificially made.
Newly made.
Newly
Why
made.
did you pick that picture, though?
Look at him. He's a fetching fellow. I don't know.
He's probably got more followers on Instagram than we have people watching right now.
And that's fair.
Honestly.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at the guy for God's
Yeah.
sakes. But anyway, we can't.
To have a happy trail like that, it's taken me a long
He
time.
knows what he's doing.
I've not matched
He knows
that.
what he's. Yes, and there we got more of that. So you
Yeah.
can't find those anymore. So let's create replacements for the ugly Christmas sweater party. Okay,
Yeah.
let's switch to something new, something holiday themed. After Dave's last suggestion, do we go to him again?
Yeah.
He's worth a revisit.
Okay, go ahead. Fire it, Ross.
My idea for the Christmas party is going to depend on the weather. It's going to have to possibly even be a spur-of-the-moment party, but it's well worth it. You basically wait for a good old snowstorm, something that's going to reach a level 2 snow emergency. Because with that comes the fact that the police will not respond to slight fender benders, and also you have a perfect excuse for slipping and sliding all over the roads and swerving. Basically, this is your license to drink and drive. I know some guys that did it before, and those guys are me. Wait for the snow. You don't really need to do it for the holidays, but you can call it that, and I think it'll work out absolutely wonderfully.
So, to put this in context, okay, the man who's telling you to shit your pants at Thanksgiving is now telling you to drink and drive. I have never seen a more compelling excuse to not drink and drive this holiday season, friends. Just keep that in mind. If Dave says do it, absolutely don't do it.
Look at the friends the man keeps.
And I gotta
I
thank.
would not take any advice from that guy.
And we got to give Penny Lane took that photo at the Al Sevilla on Saturday with me and Dave. Shout out to Penny and Tessie. They're fans of the show. They watch the show every week. So thank you guys. Thank you for taking our photo. We're using that. You guys are outstanding.
Was that
I
an
love those
intimate
two.
conversation going on? At
Yeah,
the
that was
time,
not a posed photo. That was just us having a conversation that naturally occurs.
He's like, I should be on the show more, and you're backing away. You're like, whoa, slow your roll, bro. Slow your roll.
It's just that kind of happens.
Yeah.
So I'll go first with the replacement for the ugly Christmas sweater party.
Yeah.
First off, how about the Mike Miletic shoe party? Ross, we have pictures of this. Mike's janitor shoes with the Velcro, which he is sporting tonight. I didn't know if you were going to be wearing them. I see that you are.
I didn't intend the short socks. Though.
Right,
Lack
the
of
egregious
effort.
janitor Velcro shoe party. Possible, but I wouldn't suggest it. Not really holiday themed. But the one thing that I do have, and that's fine, we don't need a close-up of the shoes, please.
There's no place like,
So instead of that, I will pull up the second picture. Ross, I would encourage people maybe to do this. The Amita Muscaria mushroom party. Let me put it to you, Mike. I don't know how well you know your Christmas history, that the flying reindeer that we hear about with Santa Claus, not necessarily totally fictional. Up where reindeer exist, that mushroom grows. You eat the mushroom, it's hallucinogenic and also kind of poisonous and will make you throw up. But you're going to see some awesome stuff before and during your throw up. So you can buy those online dried. They are still legal because essentially they make you sick. So that's why the government hasn't touched them yet.
I'll take what you said as fact and add to the thesis that might explain a lot of why we have a lot of the Christmas things that we do. The Christmas tree, the colorful lights, the songs we sing, the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Anyway,
No, stop.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be all under a mushroom.
Yeah, so a psychedelic Christmas party.
There you go.
That's my suggestion to you
Yeah.
guys this holiday season. Mike, what else do you have for us? What's your holiday themed party that replaces the ugly Christmas
I
sweater?
like a Home Alone party where you just set up your house like it's a Rube Goldberg contraption-filled home
I love this. Wait.
of traps and all kinds of things. And here's the thing that I think you should be into this more because honestly, you could do the Kevin thing.
Yeah,
it looks like
you pay a little Dutch boy to throw rocks or bricks
yeah,
off the roof of your
but
house and
just
hit people in
set
the
an
skull.
Obstacle course of death and second-degree burns and comedic Wile E. Coyote type of violence that goes on. And then if you don't find that people are coming to your home and maybe you broadcast the home that you're in and it's going to be vacant for that period of time on Facebook, set your profile to the public and do that. Get those people out there that want to take things interested. But
And then
if
film it.
not, then SWAT yourself. SWAT yourself. Say, hey, there's a madman with enough meth to light this city up. I think you should break into his home and then just
Go crazy.
yeah, go crazy and enjoy the holidays because that's really what it's all about anyway.
And that way it would be like a haunted house, but with real death and mayhem.
Yeah, but set up cameras on Facebook Live, like Almost Adequate,
Right.
and capture.
But that would be entertaining content, whereas this is
That's
just
true.
killing time. Ross, you have an idea too for a holiday party to replace the ugly Christmas sweater. Go ahead.
Without a doubt, I believe in Christmas tradition. And I think you should do a Die Hard reenactment. That's your Christmas. You do Die Hard. You get to be either a terrorist, you get to be John McClane, you get to be the
Hans Gruber, yes.
Hans Gruber, the terrorist, but also the cocaine guy. What was the...
So are all Die Hards encapsulated in your idea, or just the first one?
first one, maybe the second one, because it was still a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
The second one was more Christmassy. The first one, not a Christmas party. Not a Christmas movie at all.
That is all that it is. It is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
The entire point is that it takes place on Christmas.
That is a superfluous point that doesn't add to the story. In order to be a Christmas movie, it has to involve Christmas. Great movie.
It does involve Christmas.
Great movie. Not a Christmas movie. Die Hard is not a Christmas
It
movie.
is absolutely a Christmas movie.
Okay.
It is essential. And the thing is, you don't get it because there's palm trees, there's not snow, but that is how Christmas is for anybody south of like the Ohio River. That's what their Christmas looks like.
Okay. Let me throw this out there. I'm in on your Die Hard party because I'm going as Reginald Val Johnson. You better believe it. I can, and I will
You
go.
and the Twinkies.
Absolutely. But to your point, it can't be a superfluous point. So would you believe that, I know you're a Kubrick fan, is Eyes Wide Shut? Is that a Christmas movie, Ross? It better be, if you're calling Die Hard a Christmas movie, you better call Eyes Wide Shut a Christmas movie.
I
it's
would
not.
actually categorize it as a Christmas movie.
It is
because
not. Who watches Eyes Wide Shut on Christmas?
Can I help?
Perverts?
Can I help
Right
a
here.
Well, you
Jew?
watch it anytime.
I wear the fucking mask on Christmas Eve. the robes.
Fidelio is playing in the background. No, can I adjudicate this to some extent because you couldn't get more of a Christmas movie in Die Hard unless they were trying to get into the vault to
It
steal
is
baby
a
Jesus.
superfluous
He's
point
there
of
for
that
Christmas.
Movie. It doesn't mean anything.
He's there for Christmas. That's why he's out there because he's a New York
What
cop
about
and
that
he's over on
poster
the
says
West Coast.
Christmas?
The poster just needs to get asses in seats. You don't want people.
What
to know it's a Christmas
what
movie.
about that says Christmas?
What is he?
It came out in July.
How does he smoke Hans Gruber and the Huey Lewis look-alike bodyguard? How does he do that? What does he use? Office tape? No, there is Christmas gift wrapping
Again,
tape there.
does not add to the plot of
Ho,
the movie
ho,
at
ho,
all.
I've got
Does not
one
add
news.
to the plot of the
Why
movie at all.
else do they
Not
have
a
the
Christmas movie.
tape? No, there's Christmas trees. They're all there for a
Christmas music.
party.
It doesn't add to the plot in the same way
Yes,
that Eyes Wide
it's why
Shut
they're
Christmas.
there.
They're having a Christmas party
Having
for
a Christmas
F's sake.
party.
It could have been they were working late because they had a big project due.
You know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the claymation show,
Yeah.
it had a lot of issues with him and his parents. It was more
Stop.
of an after-school special and not a Christmas special. So just everybody else take that at
No,
home.
no. Let me
That's
tell
not
you
for
something. Let me
Christmas.
tell you something right here. Here's where you're wrong.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas party. It's why there's no security.
Yes.
It's why there's
That-
nobody
it
else
could
in
have
the
been at
office
night.
building.
It could have
it's
been at
why
night.
the police aren't on active duty.
It
was
could
the
have been
perfect
at night, and it
crime.
would all fall into those exact same parameters.
If you
no,
take-
it would not be the same parameters as Christmas. It's not nearly as many stores
No,
are open on Christmas.
no,
the
but
police
again,
force is not out on Christmas.
if you
they were
take-
doing
It
a
all ended up
heist.
being-
If you take Christmas out of that movie, that is the pivotal Jenga piece that you take out. That whole Jenga tower is going to fall like Nakatomi Plaza. Okay, Christmas
And you know
is
what?
the most important part of that movie.
And you know what?
terrorism.
I'm calling it. I am calling it right now. Do you understand? The audience, I'm looking at the live stream. People
He
agree.
has the ability.
Right here.
Yeah.
No way.
100%.
No way.
Yeah. Look at his shirt.
100%.
No,
Look at what
99%
Look at
because
this.
I'm still over here. Hello. That was not the shirt that he wore in the movie.
It's
was it?
Christmas, Theo. Didn't we
look
hear
at
that
this.
from?
So we're wrapping this up.
This is the last episode I'm doing, by the way, because that's just crazy.
You can't work with
That's
somebody
crazy.
that
You know
doesn't
what
think
else?
Die Hard
You know
is
what
a
else,
Christmas
Mike?
movie.
It's
Yeah.
official. Also, I gotta say it. He's officially.
Oh, stop.
movie
We've
more.
had
Stop
that
it.
one in the chamber for a while.
Stop it.
Officially.
Yep. Yep.
Official.
Hey,
That-
weigh
I
in,
don't-
Facebook fans.
we want everybody to agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
buy into the nonsense of Hollywood. I appreciate a good story, but I'm able to keep a perspective that most people don't have. So that's if you want to call me
the
a moron,
uninformed
that's
minority-
fine.
the
A
uninformed
That's fine.
perspective of
minority.
being wrong,
Yeah.
sure.
The uninformed-
Absolutely 100% wrong. You're right.
The perspective of the uninformed minority is also important to bring their points of view in. Absolutely.
So am I still invited to your Die Hard Christmas party as Reginald
Yeah.
Bell Johnson Ross?
How about
Am I
yes,
still allowed?
But
Am
you
I-
have to bring the Twinkies.
I'm in.
Twinkies are required.
He's not more of an Argyle? He's tall, he's lanky. He's more of an Argyle,
All right.
I think.
Let's wrap this thing up. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Peter John Ross, Mike Miletic, Joe Fuller over there. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Thank you, Ross, for bringing that to my attention. Yes, follow us. We have multiple platforms that you can appreciate us and make fun of me, apparently, for being a movie moron. As the if the graphic says it, I can't argue with it.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can argue with that, man. All right. Thank you, guys. Join us back 2 weeks. We'll be back with another almost adequate edition on Facebook Live.